Somebody said, I still don't understand how pips are calculated. Got you. And you're right. More capital, more flexibility. If you know, I'm really not disciplined. So this challenge is gonna make me disciplined in ways that I don't want to be. Because now I have to risk a 0.5% of my account. I literally got a 0.01 lot size on this freaking trade. You feel me? And I don't even have a 0.07 on my second entry. I think it's a 0.03. Because I'm scared. I don't want to blow this account. I'm gonna pass this shit. I don't care if it take me a whole 2, 3 months to pass it. I'm gonna pass it. Right. So I said I don't understand how pips are calculated. I wish I could show you Trade Locker. I was trying to log into Trade Locker because I like that it tells me how many pips I'm risking when I do put a stop loss automatically. Like, but let's go here. So somebody said I don't understand how pips are calculated. All right. Kevin, can you hear me? You can unmute yourself for me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. So check this out. So on this trade right here, we have a let's see, it's a pip calculator that I can use. It's a measurement tool here. And the reason why I was entering here is because I see this as a support, as a zone. It's a zone because I've seen market hit here, hit here, hit here, hit here, hit here. And I'm thinking, okay, another hit here. We're gonna continue to go up. And it could possibly go down. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we're playing on this trend line, which I don't like. But at the end of the day, I drew this trend, but I did not draw this structure. This is here. I drew this little line, but this been here, right? So I'm sticking to that structure. So I'm just playing it how it goes from this structure. But I wanted to enter here because of all the entries that I've seen happen in the past. And I said that I'm going to put stop loss below the previous low of the previous structure. So the previous low is here. This is why you see red down here very at the bottom of this zone, because when it should not go past here if it's going to continue to buy. All right. So with an entry here and a stop loss down here, this is a 30 pip stop loss. Okay. You follow me?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is 30 pips from entry. Okay. So when you say you don't understand how pips are calculated, are you talking about with the
Like
lot
when you
size?
say 30 pips, how do
Mhm.
you know? I don't know.
Okay. I got you. No, you're fine. I got you. So we enter in here
Yeah.
and we getting out here. All right. So from current, so this line right here, let's focus on just this. While I'm talking, I need this to change this direction though. But entry price. As you can see
Mm.
to over here it says 90.643. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you look over here, let's change this color from yellow to red because that's where we don't want to go, and that's where the stop loss is.
Okay.
So if you're looking from here, so 90.643, okay,
Yeah.
and we're down here, which is 90.351.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take that off. All right. Now, this is the part where it confused me when I first started. It took me a while to understand this. So with JPY pairs, right? If you know a little bit of math, you got the ones, tenths, hundreds, thousands, blah, 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 blah. All right.
Yeah.
So in this case, you know how they say you move the decimal place, well, with the USD, with USD, euro, all that, you move the decimal place 4 times, like four, I think 4 places. In this case, with JPY and whatever, you have 90.64, which now let's make this bigger. It's too small. Okay. So look at it this way.
Mm-hmm.
The pip is always not the last, not the very last digit, but I think it's like kind of like the for JPY, it's the second digit after the decimal place. So this is the pip count. Okay. So 90.6643, the last digit. So anytime
Oh.
it moves, say if it went from 64 to 63, that's 1 pip. 63 to 62, that's another 1 pip. So 64, 63, 1 pip, 62, 2 pips, and so on and so forth. So the way that you really want to just do it is just subtract this. So you want to subtract 90.643 from 90.351. And we really don't even pay attention to that last digit, like honestly, because we're not worried about the very last one. This is called a pipette. So the
Mm-hmm.
last digit is the pipette. This is the pip, the next to the last. So this, like I said, two places to the right. So let's just get rid of that. I mean, no, you got that in the course, right? You talk about that in the course, right?
In the course, I just showed him how to do it with the cross on the MT4.
Okay.
Like, I didn't show them how to do it manually the way you're doing it, which is kind of better to be honest, because some people use TradingView
Okay, that's cool, bro. I
and
got you.
TradingView doesn't have the
All right.
cross.
So
Yeah.
again, okay, that's fine. Okay. So like I said, we're gonna forget all about this that last digit, right? So
Okay.
if you do the math to calculate your pips, you're gonna do the math and you're gonna literally subtract 90.64, subtract 90.35, and tell me what you get.
0.29.
0.29. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
0.29, which
Yeah,
means if you subtract 64 from 35, you get 29 pips. So
exactly.
if I go from the entry, which is 90.64 to 90.35, I should get about 29 pips.
29. Okay, okay, okay.
You follow me?
Yeah.
Okay. And like I said, that could be mad confusing because it took
Yeah, I
a
think
couple
it's clear.
months if I understood it, but I got it. Right. So all you got to do, and that's just the stop loss. That's how you calculating the stop loss because you're going down. So now you need to calculate your take profit because that's important too, because you want to get the money and not lose the money, right?
Okay.
All right. So you go from your entry price to let's go all the way
The
to this
TP.
green. Yep, all the way to the TP. So from
Okay.
here, where we entered, all the way up here. And if you read that, what does that say? What does that say?
Sorry?
What's this say right here?
That are you talking of the percentage?
Not the percentage, but this number right here. Can you see that number?
Yeah, the 202.1.
Yep. So 202.1. We ain't worry about the decimal place. We ain't worry about that. We had that's 202. So from your
Okay.
okay. So if you use this measuring tool and you literally just, you know what I'm saying, once you see where you enter the trade on and you want to calculate or you want to figure out how to calculate pips or see how many pips you're risking, first and foremost, you're gonna have to go through the education and the course to actually get a good understanding of how to calculate pips and what pips are and stuff like that. Because it's really just points and price. That's all it is. A pip is just a point in price. And
Okay.
seeing where price is currently at, once you figure out where it's at or you know what I'm saying, then you just put the tool there and
Yeah.
you just drag it down. Okay, that's
Yeah.
30 pips. And then
Yeah.
you go
Can
see
that
your
be done on
pips.
the phone?
Yes, you can be on your phone. Well, are you using MetaTrader 4?
Yeah.
That I don't know if they have a tool on MetaTrader 4. I think it's a tool that you might have to add. Mino might know a little bit more about that, but I use TradingView on my phone, so I still can use it on my. I use TradingView on the phone, so I can still use this stuff as well.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, MT4 doesn't have it on the phone, but they do have it on the
Desktop.
computer platform. They have the cross in the computer. On the phone,
I
no.
would say
Okay.
I thought you're still talking, brother. But yeah, so that's I hope that explained it well. Like I said, if you just practice it, it'll make more sense. It'll keep coming to you, and you'll have a better understanding. But
Yeah.
that's just pretty much how you calculate pips from your entry price to your stop loss, which is like previous structure. You just
Mm-hmm.
see how many points you went down. So if we enter here and we went down, just look at the price, 90.643, 90.351, and then just do the math. Even if you got to put the whole number in. If you say, for instance, you don't understand it, just put the whole number. So you enter at 90.643, and then your stop loss is at 90.351. Subtract all of that, and then you
Okay.
probably get like 0.22, something like that. It'll be like 0.292. That's what it'll say. And you'll say, okay, take off the last number. That's 29 pips.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem at all. I think somebody else had another question.
Zay,
Can
do
we
you
use
mind
this
doing the
strategy of
same thing
calculating
for
pips?
like
You pair.
for like the EU
Yes, sir, because that's 4 decimal places. I got you.
yeah, for EU pair, exactly.
Did you call it EU trade? Are we currently in EU trade?
No, we're not. No, we're just waiting for a retracement right now for us
Okay.
to sell it. But
Okay, cool. All right, so let's say if I'm just gonna mark up some shit real quick, like we about to get in the trade or something. Let's see. All right, I'll mark up this zone. So let's say we had this zone right here marked up. Boom. And then we had this zone right here marked up. Which sucks. I'm just gonna make up something, y'all. I know this is not accurate, but I'm just gonna make up something. All right, so let's say if like it hit here, and then it came down, and then it hit here, and then it shot all the way down to here. All right, boom. That's fake market, right? So in this case, we know that we're waiting on the breakout, waiting on the retest to take the trade to continue going down to this next zone. So in this case, I'm going to draw up a fake trade where we see market break below, retest, and let's say it came down to here, and you say, okay, boom, I'm gonna enter the trade there because you wanted to come back and retest again, so you can mark this as your stop loss. Y'all following me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boom. So let's just go here. I'll put it all the way down. Okay. All right, boom. So I'm gonna draw my lines to show y'all my entry price, my stop loss, and my take profit. So boom. I'm gonna make it green. All right, I'll make this strings. And the blue is the TP. You know what I'm saying? So, and on this next one, I'm gonna make red because we hate this. I mean, not that we hate the color red or nothing like that, but we just don't want to see it on our MT4, period. All right, boom. So check this out. As y'all can see, we have a red line, green line, blue line. All right, this is my stop loss. This is my entry. This is my take profit. If you got to do this every time you take a trade or whatever, by all means, do it until you understand it. So, entry price. I'm gonna write it out so y'all can see it because I might not be able to see it on the right side, but you should because this is green. It's green right here. Tell me the entry price. So 108, 108. Wait, 1.087.
711.
Thank you. I had a hard time. Y'all won't let me struggle. All right. Stop loss. What's that, y'all?
108841.
Okay. And take profit.
108040.
You got good eyes.
Shoot quick with it. All right, boom. All right. Now y'all see these numbers, man. Let me put them all right here just so they can look like I like it, like understand the look all together. All right. Now, entry price 1.08711. Stop loss 1.08841. Can somebody subtract? Even if you get confused and you subtract this number from this number, which y'all know regular math, you can't subtract that from that, or you're gonna get a negative number. So subtract 1.08841 from 1.08711 and tell me what y'all get for the stop loss, for the pips of how much we're risking on the stop loss. 1.08841 subtract 1.08711.
That's 13. 0.0013.
Did it have another number at the end?
No.
Okay. We all know that it would be a number at the end though, right? If we move the decimal place. Well, that's too early. My fault. Be quiet. That's too early. All right. So everybody get how he got that number. 0.0013. Y'all good? Everybody got that? Yes, no, maybe so. I ain't
Yeah.
even paying you.
Yeah.
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 Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so 1.08711 subtract 1.08040. So entry all the way to the bottom price that y'all get there after you subtracted the take profit from the entry, since we're going down.
671.
Say it again.
671.
671. So give me the whole number.
0.00671.
Perfect. All right. So now with the euro, US, USD, and all that, now what you have to do is move the decimal over 4 places. So JPY, 2 places. Anything else for the majority, like euro, USD, CAD, all that other stuff, you move it over 4 places to the right. So I'm gonna move this over 4 places to the right. Where is my drawing tool? My little whatchamacallit that. I can't even find it. I'm tripping. Damn, how I do the drawing joint? Here you go. All right. So I'll move this over 4 places. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That did not show what I needed it to show. That's terrible. But y'all get me, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that ain't it, Zay. That was terrible. Hold on. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So if I move this,
pips and 67.1.
who said that?
Fox.
Fox. Everybody heard what he said?
No, we
No.
didn't.
13 pips
Say one more
for
time for my Fox.
stop loss and 67.1 for take profit.
Okay.
That's a pip.
So what happens is to read the pip count or figure out your stop loss, you move this decimal place over 1s, 10s, 100s, 1000s.
Okay.
So if you put that, it will always be, if you have a decimal point, you always put a 0 at the end of the decimal point. That will leave it with 13 pips. If you look at the stop loss over here, 13 pips. We ain't worry about the last digit. We ain't worry about the 0.7. That doesn't matter. It matters, but it doesn't matter. 13 pips. Either way, it's 13 pips. All right. Take profit. He said 67.1. All right. But from your entry all the way down to your take profit, 67 pips.
Yeah.
All right. Now, check that shit out. All right. So 13 pip risk, 67 pip gain. On this trade, let's say somebody give me an account size. What's a good account size?
2000.
1,000.
Somebody heard 2,000. Somebody said 2,000.
5,000.
5,000. Okay. Let's see. Let's go with 2,000 because I heard 2,000 first. I think we went over 5,000. So let's say you got a $2,000 account, right? Who said 2,000? Who was the person that said 2,000?
Fox.
All right, Fox said 2,000. Fox, if you're taking this trade, how many pips? Okay, scratch that. With $2,000 and you're taking your first trade, what are you okay with losing from your $2,000? Like, what are you okay with risking? Not losing, risking, not losing. 1%. So what's 1% of 2,000?
That's $20.
$20. Okay. So Fox said 1% of 2 bands. That equals 20 beans. All right. $20. 1% of his $2,000 account. He only want to risk $20, y'all. So let's say he get one entry, because he got a 13 pip stop loss for one. So I mean, ain't no reason to be getting more entries in when you got a 13 pip stop loss. Just take your one entry. All right. So one entry, 13 pips. Let's look. What lot size could he use that would not have him risking more than $20 on a 13 pip stop loss?
He can use a good 1.5, no?
Or 1.5. What's a 1.5?
At 1.5, he'll be risking $15. I mean, 13. Yeah. No? Shit.
A 1.5. Okay. All right. Put it this way. I always use that 0.0 whatever. 0.01, 0.10. Because when you do it on MT4, it's gonna look like that. So 0.01, 0.10, 1.00. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So in this case, if you use a 1.5, that's a $15 lot size, according to MT4. But I think you meant like $1.50, right? That's what you were trying to say, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So in this case, it would be a 0.15. All right. So a zero it goes up or down. Right. So per pip, $1.50 per pip. Let's see what that is. So 1.50 times 13. How much is that?
15. That's $19.50.
$19.50. So the biggest lot size that he can use on this one trade is a 0.15, which is $1.50 per pip. Right? You see it here. 0.10 is $1 per pip. 0.20 is $2 per pip. So if you think about it, a 0.15 is in between these two. That'll literally be $1.50 per pip. If he did 10 pips, right? That'll be, trying to do the math, 15, 1.5. That's going to be 25, which is more than what he said he wanted to do, right? So he has a 13 pip stop loss. The biggest lot size he could use is a 0.15, which is $1.50. All right. So $1.50, he has a 13 pip stop loss. That'd be $19.50 he's risking on that trade. Now, reward wise, it's 68 pips. So if all you're gonna do is multiply your lot size to determine your risk and to determine your reward. Just multiply your lot size by your pip count. So if you know that this is 67 pips, you know this is 13. In order to determine how much you're gonna lose or make, multiply your lot size by however many pips you are from your entry, depending on your stop loss and your take profit. That makes sense?
Yeah.
All right. So with a 1.5, with a $1.50 lot size or 0.15, 68.
He's gonna make 100.
102.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're literally risking $20 to make $102. That's pretty good if you ask me. All right. So let's say if you wanted to get multiple entries, guys, I need you to understand that his lot size cannot go over $1.05. I mean, not $1.05. He cannot use nothing bigger than $1.50. So that means if you wanted to put in 2 entries, let's say he uses 0.01 the first time. That's cool. But his next lot size has to be a 0.1. Hold on. 0.01. It would have to be a 0.149, and he can't really do that. So it would just have to be like a 0.14. Because he can't do 0.9. Can't add that part. But just if depending on how many entries you're going to get, determine what your actual lot size is going to be, determine what your actual risk is going to be. And then depending on how many entries you're going to have, you have to understand that you have to start subtracting some of your 0.15 and then do another dollar lot size or a whatever. Just know that your lot size can't be no more than 0.15 if you're risking for this trade in particular. Which I know it can be a little confusing because I'm confusing myself right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What is the risk reward on this one? It's like almost a 1 to 5, right?
1 to 5, yes, sir.
Oh, that's good though.
It's great. You know what I'm saying? So like let's say if you got that 0.01 lot size and you're risking 13.7, and you know 13.7 on a 0.01 is $1.37. So you need to now determine $20 subtract $1.37. So whatever lot size is going to have you under $18.63 for your second entry, that's the lot size you can use. So let's see, anything under 1863. Let's see. In between. Go ahead.
You say you don't mind to put that on the account how much by risking 1%, how much you can be making right now, so then people can see like what kind of potential we have, trading this way, like risking less and making more.
Gotcha. All right. So you said 100% of a 100K account. That's what you said.
Yeah, 100K. Yeah, 100K account. Yeah, 1% of
All right.
100K and making 1 to 4 times of what you're risking right now, of a 1%.
Gotcha. Let's take this off. I don't need that.
That's just telling us like we don't need to risk so much to make more, right?
Exactly. So if you got $100,000 account, right? And you say, hold on, $100,000 account, and you want to find out what's 1% of 100K. This is all I'm gonna do because I ain't got time for all that confusion. Hey Siri.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I think that is $1,000, right?
Yes,
Risking.
most likely it's $1,000.
Yeah. So
but for someone that don't know, you can ask Google, or you can just be like, "Hey Siri, what's 1% of 100,000?" She said it's 1,000. What'd you say, bro?
I was like, bro, you're making me laugh right now, bro.
So look, it's 1,000. 1% of 100K is 1,000, bro. That's this about to get real crazy for y'all. Check this out. We got a 13 pip stop loss, and you only want to risk 1,000. That's it. I'm not risking 1,000 off 100K. I'm gonna risk 0.5%, which is going to be $500 because I don't want to lose. So let's just say you're doing 1%, $1,000. Let's find a lot size that we can use that's going to get one entry, one trade. That's it. We're not putting 2 trades right now. We're just going to do that 1 entry, 13 pip stop loss, and we can't risk no more than 1,000. Let's see if we can find it. All right. So 13 pips. Y'all look at this. You mean to tell me that we could use a 10 lot? Anybody know what a 10? I never used a 10 lot before. Anybody ever used a 10 lot before? Well, you really can't use a 10 lot. That's gonna put you over, if I'm not mistaken. Because you have 13 pip stop loss, not a 10 pip stop loss. Exactly. I ain't never used it. Point blank. I'd be glad when I can use it, but I ain't never used one yet, right? So in this case, never heard somebody use it either. All right, so in this case, y'all, what lot size can we use that would equal $1,000? Right, let's find out. So a 10 pip, if you use a 90 dollar every time it go up or down a pip, that's $90. All right, so 10 pips, if you use a 9 lot, that's 90 pips every time it goes up or down. 10 pips is 900, right? So we're trying to get to 1,000. Let's see, can we use a 10? That'll be 100 pips.
Can I add something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Let's try to make it like the exact same way that we trade, because we barely be risking minus 13 pips, right? Unless if it's like the second or third entry. So we usually risk between, I'd say, 35 to 45 pips. So
Facts.
I think it's better to actually calculate the risk management based on the actual stop loss that we be using, right? Which is on average 35 to 45 pips, right?
Yeah, let's do
That
that.
makes
Let's do
sense.
that.
Yeah.
Let's keep it realistic because you got a 13 pip stop loss. You snapping.
Exactly, because
You-
unless it's like a third or second entry, then yeah, but
Yeah, first entry. Yeah, first entry is definitely going to be. Let's just off this trade. So again, risking 30, and 9 times out of 10, if we risking 30 pips, we already going for 90, right? Because we obviously won the 3 risk rewards. So let's say that's just fuck out all my numbers, but we don't worry about numbers now because we already calculated pips. Let's take that off. All right. All right, so somebody said 100K account, $1,000. So 30 pips, right? We're risking 30 pips. 30 pips. Let's find out what lot size we can use that to get us at 1,000. All right, so damn, you still can fuck with the standard lot size. So it
So
looks
you
like
don't,
to me,
you can take $1,000 divided by 30 pips will give you a lot size, right?
hold on, say that one more time because that might just help me. You said what now?
I said you can take that $1,000 that you're risking, so you divide that by the 30 pips, that will give you a lot size.
Oh yeah, you smart. You real smart. Y'all heard what you said?
I mean, you're risking in total your amount you're risking is $1,000.
Mhm.
So then you can take that, the pip that you're risking, it's 30, right? To find your lot size. You say you want to risk you want that 30 pips to be equivalent to $1,000, right? So all you have to do, you're gonna take that $1,000 divided by 30 pips. That will give you your lot size
Yep. So 1,000 divided by
divided by 30.
0.0.
Yeah, because that's the one you're risking. So then your pip risk has to be equal to the $1,000. So then you take $1,000 divided by 30 pips. That will give you a lot size.
I got 33.3. 33. All right. So that's 33.3 times. Hold on, wait. All right, that's it. 999, guys. So instead of 1,000, it's gonna be 900 because I'm pretty sure if we go over, it's gonna put us over 1,000. So let's say you don't want to risk more than 1,000. So the most we can do is looks like a 3.30 lot size. Y'all follow me? So, because if you're looking at it, this is a $30 lot size. So 3.30 is $33, right? So if you can see here, it says for 30 pips, so a 3.00 is a $30 each pip. So if you got 30 pips, that's 900. So if you do 3.30, 3.30 times 30 is 99, right? So 3.30 times, yeah, I think that's right. 3.30. So 3.30 lot times 30. Yeah. All right. So in this case, your lot size is going to be a 3.3. Okay, 3.3, which is $33 every time it goes up a pip. So 33 times 30, 990. Wait, I can do more than that. Let me see. 34 times 30. Oh yeah, so nah. Only do a 33. Because if you do 34 times 30, that's 1,020. That's too much. That's $20 more than you want to risk. So if you do a 33 times 30,
I think it's at 30. I think it's 33.3.
yeah, 33.3. Can you do a 33.3? I think you can.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, but for
3.33.
me,
Yeah.
yeah, but for me, like I will give it at 33. That's it. So I will be risking less than 1,000 in that case to make more anyway.
It's right, which is $33 a pip. All right. So now, in this case, you're gonna risk 33.3, which is gonna be 30 pips equals,
$9.99.
yep, $999. Golly, boy, that's crazy. To be okay with losing $999, that's a great feeling. And if you pay attention to your take profit, it's 89 pips or 90 pips in this case because we do a 1 to 3 risk to reward. All right, 1 to 3 risk to reward, risking 30 pips, looking to get 90. All right, let's do the math on that. So 33.3 lot times 90 pips.
That's 2,997.
Say that one more time.
2,997.
997.
Yeah.
Looking at that shit don't even look good to me.
Zay,
I'm
hold on,
like,
hold on, I got a question. We are risking 30 pips, right? On
yes.
that trade. I'm lost. So why are you guys using 33.3 lot size on that one? It's supposed to be 3.3 lot size, right? Unless right. I mean like when you enter the lot size into MT4, you're not going
Oh,
to
sorry. You're right.
which is
On
insane,
MT4.
bro. I was like, what?
Yeah. That's not right. My fault, y'all. I'm thinking 33.3 pips each time it go up or down. That's
Yeah,
on me.
should be
Yeah,
3.3
you're right.
lot size, yeah.
3.3. 3.3. So according to MT4, 3. That's it. Not 33.3. That's OD crazy. Right.
Yeah, that was
So if you had a 100K account, yeah, that's crazy. But if you had a 100K account and you say you're gonna risk no more than 1%, which is 1,000, the biggest lot size you could possibly use on one entry is a 3.3. All right. And if you risk 3.3, you'll be risking 999, but you'll be gaining 2,997. Right. So just if you see like what capital can do with proper risk management, you can make a lot of money. Even me personally, I wouldn't even risk a whole 1% on this trade. I probably just risk like a 0.5%. So you just divide that by 2. So I'll be risking freaking 999 divided by 2, which is $499.50. And then I'll be gaining divided by 2, which is about 1,498. So I'll be risking about 4 something, almost 5 something to make 15 something. Same thing. Right. But it just sounds a
Yeah,
little bit better.
it's kind of like a Jay, what he's saying. I think it's see, people can see how much you can make. Let's say we had a week like we had a last week. You make like a 3-4 times like that, and how much you can make on the, on the 100K. even risking 0.5%. That's how I would start doing anyway instead of 1%, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
You can make a lot of money. So every 2 weeks, every month, you can make a withdrawal of 4K if you want, but you just have to risk less. Risking more doesn't make you more money. It's over the time, right?
Exactly. You risk that risking more money is not gonna make you more money. I promise you. So like Foss was saying, man, if y'all focus on your whatever your account size is, it don't matter if it's $50 in that mug. You can't risk. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. I think it depends. I say no more than 1 to 3% of your trading account at all times. Me personally, if you're doing a prop firm challenge or anything, I would say 0.5% to 1%. Just because, and depending on how many entries you have, you just got to determine. You got to cut down that stop loss. I mean, your lot size each time. If you're risking $20, you know you don't mind losing $20. You know what I'm saying? You got a 10 pip stop loss or 30 pip stop loss. You can't use a dollar lot size because that makes $30. So you got to start figuring out what's lots. And if y'all need to look at this chart, I think I sent it in the chat. If you got to look at this chart to determine you don't want to lose no more than $20, then that means you can't have nothing more than like a 0.07 or 8, something like that, depending on your lot size. Right. So that's the biggest thing when it comes to just trading shit and not blowing in your accounts and actually making money and staying consistent with it, is figuring out the lot size, figuring out how much you're risking, figuring out how much you're gonna gain. And I think like from now on, man, like Mino said, when we call a trade, it's always gonna be a 1 to 3. Like even, you know what I'm saying, if we see structure or we see something happening, we might adjust it a little bit, but we're gonna try to give you guys 1 to 3s every time we can. The next trade we take is gonna, you know what I'm saying, put us up to more than what we lost. You know what I'm saying? So that's the goal. But like I said, market does what market wants sometimes. So sometimes we gotta make some changes or make some adjustments. So, but for the most part, did y'all understand how to calculate lot sizes? I mean, how to calculate your pips, find your TP, calculate your TP, calculate your stop loss, what lot size you need to use and stuff like that on your accounts? Everybody get that part? Anybody got any questions? Perfect.